Well, hey, from my garden on a beautiful afternoon in Queensland, Australia. Temperature 29 degrees, early February 2021. Blue sky out there. Had a little bit of rain today, so it's cooled down a bit. So beautiful at this time of the night to be out in the garden. And I just want to continue with a story of this ponytail. Now, this ponytail plant I got in Darwin from a friend. About 23 years ago, unfortunately, she had cancer and she invited her friends around and said, please take something from my home that will always remind you of me. And of course, I took plants, and this ponytail was actually carried around in a pot all the way from Darwin to where we live now, onto the Gold Coast and all the way back again. And we decided when we moved back here permanently, it would form a garden, and was actually the very first plant that we put into this part of our new garden. Ponytails require no water once you've established them. You see that big bulb down the bottom? That's where they store their water, so there's no need for you to give them any extra. You can actually rot them when they're little. And as you can see, this one's been in the ground now for quite some time, and it's got little pups on the side of it, so it gets other ponytails on the side. And what you do is you just go in with a saw, you saw them off, and you can actually put them into a garden or a pot and grow them again. But the fabulous thing that's happening here is this ponytail is due to flower again. Last year it flowered and had one flower spike on it, and this year it has two. Isn't that magnificent? These seed pods are getting bigger and heavier, and they're starting to hang down. I'm expecting flowers on here any day. This really is an amazing plant for our bees and our little birds and butterflies when it's fully open. And the flower on this beautiful ponytail palm is slowly opening. And look at all the bees that have come to enjoy the sweet nectar inside those tiny little flowers. These are our local native bees. You know, the thing with the seeds on here is you can propagate them, but I did a little bit of research, and it can take a long time, up to 5 years. But they say take the little seeds, put them in some warm water, put a sponge on top, get them nice and soft, put a soft layer of dirt or potting mix, something just soft and gentle, keep them nice and warm in the light, and see how you go. You know, I say to people, just have a go. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying this most beautiful flower, and all of these bees really enjoying it. You have a fabulous day today.